Welcome to my video. This Eckogen, I will cover the basics on how to play and navigate through Reclamation Algorithm. If you were around for RA1, it's very similar. If not, don't worry, got you bro. Headquarters. This is our central base of operations. Here we build and defend against enemy attacks. Base camp and gathering grounds. This area serves as a hub where you can interact with NPCs. When they appear, an operator icon will indicate an event is available. Outpost interception points. The 3 nodes surrounding our HQ are crucial interception points. If and when enemies occupy these nodes, you have the option to engage them here. Doing so gives you a chance to weaken or eliminate their forces before they reach your base, which is especially important early on when your defenses and base are still developing. Engaging at these points is highly recommended, particularly if multiple enemy armies are approaching. Now in this mode, each day is considered 1 turn. Once per day, you can perform a maximum of 2 acts. Gathering resources, hunting, doing encounters, and fighting, also known as conflicts, are considered activities that will each consume 1 act. When all acts have been used up for the day, you cannot perform said activities. This area has seasonal effects. The current season, Lush, offers no special effects. However, I'm sure the next season, that'll be a different story. So be sure to check this, refer to it, see what the current effect is. On the right side, there are 3 icons. The noteboard displays the current goal or quest. The question mark will show any active encounters you should be heading towards, so this will help you achieve your quest. And crosshair shows the number of armies and how many days until they arrive at your base. So the red thing you see here is the current enemy position. It's 1 army, arrives in 2 days. Alright, let's talk cooking and energy. When you explore, it costs energy for the operators you bring. You use ingredients gathered from hunting as units to fuel and create energy drinks. Each ingredient provides different amounts of units. It takes 60 units to create 1 drink. Meat is especially energy dense, so each item of meat produces 1 drink plus 20 units. Create energy drinks as needed, but avoid overproducing them. Minor ingredients yield fewer units and are harder to come by, so it's best to reserve them for cooking. In the cooking menu, this will clearly indicate which ingredients are considered main and minor. Main goes along the top, minor along the bottom. Stick to using main ingredients for energy drinks and save minor ones for cooking. Alright, let's cook. The mechanics. Every recipe always requires water. Using combinations of main ingredients will produce a meal. Adding minor ingredients will enhance the meal with extra effects. Experiment with different combinations to create new meals. The sequence of ingredients doesn't matter as long as the same ingredients are used. For example, using 2 wheat and 1 leg will produce the same meal as 1 leg, 2 wheat. Under recipes, this is everything you created thus far. Experiment and try different combinations. Every recipe will provide a different buff. Buffs are temporary and can only be applied to 1 operator. And I believe you cannot stack different buffs. It will override, pretty sure. Workbench. The Krabby Pumpy and Sawing Harvest Hub will be the main resource gathering tools until you unlock higher tiers. These are much more efficient when it comes to collecting resources. The planting box provides 2 wheat per item on a daily basis. This will help you with your energy requirements. Under constructs, Urban Style Barrier 1 will reroute enemies. Use this to create a choke point for your base. It does have a tier 3 variant, however that's late game, so don't worry about it just yet. Use that for choke points. Trading posts. Resources and materials can be purchased for gold. You get gold from defeating enemies. The store refreshes every day, so be sure to check and buy as needed. What they stock will be RNG. And try to gather instead of buying if you can. Tech tree. You earn tech points at the end of each day. Unlocking nodes grants permanent passive bonuses. Explore each tech tree and branch and see what each node offers. And then choose your investments based on your playstyle. As you upgrade the headquarters, more nodes will become available. Now, if you wipe your save, tech points will be refunded. Now, speaking of HQ, upgrade it when you clan. Pay attention to the resources. Unlocking provides new tech tree options and workbench recipes. Alright, let's do a run and I'll show you the squad feature. You have 8 slots to save pre-made squads. I suggest having at least 2 or 3 for resource gathering and hunting. Try to balance your squads and don't put all the powerhouses into a single squad. Block count matters in this mode, and you'll see why. Line of sight is also important, and by that I mean operator attack range and skill attack range. That matters a lot in this mode. So for example, snipers, lords, etc., they will excel for this kind of thing. And fast redeploys are also excellent choices. For squad size, fill to 6, stop at 7. At 7 plus, it will consume 3 energy. So if you plan to bring 7, then you might as well fill the squad to 12 because it will cost 3 energy at 7 or 12, so it's the same. So keep your squad at 6 for now, that way it only costs you 2. And everyone you bring, once you're done with that stage, they become tired, so they cannot be used within the same day. If you have tools, don't forget to bring them. I'll show you how gathering and hunting works.
Got it.
Normally you won't see these trees. I've already discovered them. So anytime you discover resources, they will show up. Otherwise, when it's your first time in a stage, everything is unknown. Everything is dark. This is called Fog of War.
Follow me.
Deploy any gathering tools if you have them. Enemies can attack your tools, so you have to protect them. Line of sight is important. Attack range and skill attack range will reveal areas. Skills that extend beyond your operator will not hit anything in the fog. So for example, Texas S3 skill, attacks that land behind her won't actually hit anything.
So that's a flurry. Finally, am I up?
Make sure you bring some cheap defenders to help collect resources. You must be next to the resource to collect it, within 1 tile.
Made up your mind?
Being adjacent does not count.
Reaches none with his back.
Capacity is based on block count.
So that's a
So if your defender has 3 block, they can hold 3 resources.
What are you planning?
got a problem that needs solving?
You will be redeploying a lot. That's why I recommend cheap defenders and fast redeploys.
Moving to designated location. Follow me.
Feed as many enemies and creatures as possible. Enemies drop gold, and creatures drop ingredients. You see there's 4. We're just whipping out these creatures.
This will keep you
Texas has 1.
Need speed.
Retreat, that's how you bring it back. Make sure your operator is deployed next to it to collect.
I've got this.
Full.
Is it my
Retreat,
turn?
that's how we get it.
Engaging. Flurry. Finally, am I up?
Check all different areas and corners of the stage, as you might find treasure
Got
or
a
hidden
problem that needs
passages.
This will keep you quiet.
Fog areas you uncovered will reset when you revisit the map.
Acknowledged.
Any resources you collected or animals you've hunted will be gone from said map.
Engaging. Is that all you got? Finally, am I?
What are you planning? Fool. For what reason hast thou come?
Alright then.
Collect as much as you can before the timer runs out. Or if you've done everything, you can go ahead and quit the stage.
So that's our chance. Ha! Let me create a diversion. Got a problem that needs solving?
And at the end, if operators are carrying
That
any
was all
resources, it will automatically be collected. Alright, let's go into base mode. This is where you deploy your constructs. Enemies will attack from all directions. A total of 6. 3 from the west, 3 from the east. Which means you need to create a choke point to funnel enemies into, otherwise you'll be swarmed from all directions. You will be overwhelmed in numbers and enemy strength, so you need to bring the best you have to defend your base. And until you can build platforms, you cannot deploy ranged operators. So it's all ground game for now. The game ends if your base is destroyed. It can be repaired for gold. Constructs can be repaired with a construct repairing vehicle thingy. Now, if you do happen to lose, don't worry, as the game will provide 2 save points. My most recent save, or a save from many days ago. Decide on which save you want to reload, and the different actions you want to perform to prevent the mistake. Now you can wipe your save, however you will lose everything. Tech points are refunded and achievements remain. Alright, so those are the basics of Reclamation Algorithm. Be sure to check out my socials, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.